watching What's Trending from the Samsung studio at VidCon 2014, and this is Elliott Morgan.
Hey.
What's up?
Stop it. Hey, you guys.
So I have to ask you, you do have a new gig. Congratulations on your new gig at Mashable.
Thanks.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. Yeah, so right now we're doing a show called Mashable Minute, which is a lot of fun, but it's supposed to be like a catalyst for a conversation, essentially. So like it's like lasts a minute, and then we talk or whatever. But then in addition to that, we're doing like longer form content now, which is exciting. So we're gonna be launching that really soon. Yeah, and then I'm doing my channel where I drink a lot of whiskey.
Okay. Oh, this is a whole separate story here.
And I'm doing a new channel with Lee Newton's boyfriend.
A new channel with Lee Newton's boyfriend?
I know.
No way.
Isn't that crazy, guys? We're making this channel called That Great Show, where it's literally just like we're doing a show called like That Great Talk Show. It's like the worst talk show ever. Like it's like Between Two Ferns and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Lee Newton's guesting on it, and then we're all still making content. It's a lot of fun.
How do you do all that at once?
My wife has what's called a calendar, and she was like, look at this. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. And then eventually
Does she help you with your schedule?
Oh, all the time.
Were you really into YouTube before SourceFed?
No. I fell into YouTube, like literally, it was like a pratfall, like old school comedy type of thing. I auditioned for Phil DeFranco.
That guy,
Yeah, he had a show. And so I auditioned for him back in like 2011 to do this thing called Like Totally Awesome, which is where Toby Turner was. And Toby was leaving to do his own channel, which didn't work out. Am I right? He's not doing it.
Wow.
No, he's just
calling
a little
people out. Left, right, and center.
So yeah, Toby left and became the icon or whatever.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, exactly. But then they wanted me to do it, and then it didn't happen. But then when SourceFed happened, they brought me back on. It was me, Joe, and Lee. And then we blossomed like a little, like a rose.
Well, it became a phenomenon, really, because even though you could be launched by a big personality, it's still hard to gain traction.
Yes, it was. And I think, Joe and Lee and I, we didn't know each other. We had never met each other. We all met each other at the audition, and then it just kind of worked out.
It was chemistry.
It was. It was like Breaking Bad chemistry with less meth.
What do you think is the key to doing content like that on YouTube? Because we interview a lot of people that are musicians or comedians. And it's comedic, but it's a different type of
it's so weird. Yeah, I mean, I feel like after a while, I was definitely like, okay, I've been doing news for a long time. But doing the news every day is great because it was very like, it's kind of like being trained, like heavy lifting, like exercise is what I think the kids are calling it.
You work on your craft,
Exactly. But because of that, it was like a catch-22 because a video had to be up in 3 hours. So it was like, well, I know this can be funnier, but we don't have the time just because
you gotta let it go because you have to be in the moment. What advice can you give people who are going on YouTube and want to be creating daily videos and want to get traction? You
know what I say? If you're gonna be doing daily videos, is this camera? Is this what we're looking at?
That's your close-up.
The one. Oh, hey. If I say if you're going to be doing daily content, do whatever you want to do, and then don't worry about all of the views and all about like what's accepted and what's new. Because what I find with YouTube is the stuff that I gravitate toward is the stuff that's not copying anything. It's not like BuzzFeedy like stuff. It's not like this video will make you have the most emotional reaction, and then you're like, I'm going to post it on Facebook. Like, no, just do your own thing. Stay true to yourself. Be yourself. Because if there's one thing that I think that the internet is awesome at is like sniffing out if somebody's being insincere. So I say just do your own thing.
Elliott Morgan, everyone.